Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, Old Man Winter is right around the corner, and we want to make sure that we are prepared and know what to do in case of winter emergencies. We're here to help us out is Jared Gessler. He's the director of Allen County Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. That's a mouthful right there. So welcome, Jared.
Good morning.
All right, so, you know, we know in Ohio, winter, it could be severe. It just happens, you know? Right. So we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing to prepare for that. So give us some helpful hints on how we can do that.
Sure. So when it comes to winter safety, especially when you're in your vehicle, we recommend that you keep an eye on that forecast ahead of time so you can start planning if there is expected winter weather.
Yeah.
And so if we see that a good amount of snow or icy conditions are coming, start evaluating where you're going is important or not for your own safety.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you would recommend to have some sort of kit in your car. With that kit, what would you recommend having in that kit?
Well, in the kit, you should have warm clothes, so gloves, hat, jackets, extra layers as well. You should have water. Obviously, that's going to freeze, so you'd have to bring that with you if you're expecting to travel a longer distance. But having maybe some kitty litter or sand for your traction, some flares or bright lights, some strobes or something in case you do slide off, and then as well as have your phone being able to be charged and stuff as well.
Yeah, that's a big thing, your phone being charged,
right.
You know. Also, I guess you want to make sure that all your lights work, especially your hazards. And, you know, do you recommend having like those orange cones or something as well?
Those are great, yeah, but just something that you can be seen if you do slide off or you have to stop, as well as make sure that your tires have the right amount of traction, putting that anti-freeze window washer fluid and checking your battery so it doesn't die in the cold.
Yeah, so now we're going to be talking about our homes, right, because we want to make sure that, you know, you're safe and secure a lot of times in your homes, but sometimes things happen. Yep. You know, it could be something as simple as the heat going out, you know, but let's prepare for ourselves in the home and our families.
Right, so again, having that kit, that kit's very similar. Obviously, you don't need the traction, but you would want to make sure that you have the medicine that you need, enough to get you through those couple days of if the roads go down or are impassable or the power goes out. So making sure you keep up on those medicines for you and your family members, keeping non-perishable food and your water, a way to stay warm, so having those blankets and extra clothes if your heat goes out, keeping your phone charged and stuff, so if you need to reach out to family members or reach out for help. And then just having ways to alternately heat your house, but knowing how to do that safely. So if you're relying on a generator, keeping that outside, approximately 20 feet away from your house, and just making sure that you're using proper generator safety, as well as space heaters, following your manufacturer's suggestions, as well as keeping it away from something that can catch fire.
Yeah, because space heaters, you know, big fire hazard there. You know, they are important if you need them, of course, right, you know, but, you know, like you said, you got to make sure that you follow those directions, right, specifically, you know, so they don't cause a fire and, right, and keep things away from them. So it kind of makes it easy if you think about it, because, you know, as you mentioned, having those kits in your car as well as in your home, they're really quite similar, right?
Right.
Yep. Yeah, so you can kind of follow, and I would guess it would be throughout the entire year.
Yeah, there's for those kits, it's pretty universal on things to keep in there, just to make sure that you're protecting yourself. And so we recommend that you prepare your house, prepare your car in order to protect yourself.
Yeah, and just have a plan, I guess, for the family as well, right?
Absolutely, and communicate and check in on family members when we start seeing severe weather of any kind.
Yeah, I can't believe we're already talking about Old Man Winter, but yes, we are. We might see some snowflakes coming up soon. But Jared, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it.
Happy to be here.
All right, well, don't go away. Medical news is coming up next.